Hello and welcome. This is Ruth, and today I've got one of Spellbinders' beautiful new launches for October 2024, and this one is called Beads of Friendship. I've got most of the products here, but there are actually maybe some other things, and I'm going to link those down below. So my affiliate links to everything will be down below in the description of this video. But you can see already they have beautiful hand dies and hearts and lovely little beaded bracelets and bits and pieces here. All of the pieces that you want. These are really popular at the minute, so I'm going to show you what they look like on the die sets here, and I've also got a lovely stamp set here as well to show you with some beautiful sentiments in it, and then I'm going to just show you how to make some things with them. So first of all, this is the biggest set here, well, in terms of scale. So this is called Bestie Heart in hand, and obviously then you've got this great big hand here and another one here and a heart. I'm just going to show you what those look like, and these are just basically cut out. There's the heart, but I'm thinking obviously that's the way it's supposed to go, and it's beautiful with that heart in it, but you could even have that hand holding a flower or all sorts of things. It doesn't necessarily have to be holding it up like that. It could be this way. There's different ways of using that as well. A little bit of shading, some flesh colored card, whatever color you like. And then this is the other one here, and there's the heart on there. Obviously that card's too small for that, but I was thinking of maybe bringing it this way and just doing a different size. This is obviously immediately the heart is to go on there. That's just the idea of it. But immediately on saying that, I thought of, well, when my hand's usually out like that, it's usually because I've got some bird seed in here and a bird on my hand, because I love to feed the birds. So that would be another way of using that as well, just to and maybe even put a photograph on, or do you know what, I'm going to put a little video on at the end of this, a little clip of a lovely little bird in my hand eating some bird seed. That was never meant to happen. I was not even thinking that when I started this video. But if you like that sort of thing, go to the end of this video where all the photographs will be, and you'll find that. I'll add that clip in. But that's what I would normally be doing if I'm holding my hand out like that, or looking for a bit of chocolate. So there's all sorts of ways of showing for that one as well. But what this is really meant to show is these little beaded bracelets. So as well as just having the hand here, we've got all of the dies in this set here, which is the beaded bracelet set. And look at all those. So I know you know already what these are like, but you can just put them around here, and the combinations are practically endless. So they've got hearts, ovals, squares, circles, little crosses and stars and little gems, and then you can go ahead and stamp all these little letters from this stamp set. You can make names, you can make little, love, or all sorts of things, friend and all those things, and those are really beautiful. You could have the bracelets on their own on a card or whatever you like, but they're really beautiful if you add them around these hands here as well. Now the other die set here is called Heart Hands, and that's because when you cut these out, they do this sort of heart shape thing with the hands. So I'm taking it this is female hands here, because they're quite again, we'll just move it onto this card. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? And then the other ones there are a bit thicker, a bit more masculine looking, I would think, and there they are as well. So you could have that, or I'm sure you could also alternate those and have one male and one female, and that could be two people doing that together. Anyway, that's lovely, and we've got little bracelet pieces to go around here as well for that one. Loads of ideas already coming into my head for that. And then we've got all these stamps, as I said before. I'm going to read some of these sentiments off as well. Dance like no one is watching. Have a marvelous time. Live in the moment. Tied to you with a smile. You are my best friend. I'll stand by you forever. You'll always have me. Be fearless. You see the best in me. I'm dying to see you. You're really going to be someone. And you are the one I believe in. So really nice sentiments there as well. And when you stamp all these out, these are all the little dies to cut them out as well. So this is the Beads and Sentiments stamp and die set. I've talked enough. Don't forget, if you would really like to see lots more of this sort of thing and maybe more ideas with this, but definitely more of the October launches. You'll also see the clubs. There's loads and loads of things coming up and some better press ideas as well. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, and you'll be kept up to date with everything as it comes along. I know it's a bit early in the video to say this, but if you do enjoy the video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and leave me a little comment as well. Anyhow, I'm off to do some more die cutting and I'll be right back. The very first thing I've done before I've gone any further with any of the rest of the die cuts is to set these down and then add a little bit of shading on, because it just makes them that little bit more natural. If you just bring a little bit of kind of skin coloured shading around the edges here. I've been die cutting lots of things and getting lots and lots of little elements ready to assemble, and my initial plan was to make something with each of the sets, but I actually think now that I've done this, they look so good whenever they're all combined together that that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm just going to show you through the little stamps and the little die that goes along with that. So in that stamp set you'll see this one, and it gets you from A down to R, and then we've got R right through to the end of the alphabet, some numbers, some hearts and some stars there. So that's a separate little stamp from this one. And I've stamped this one out. I had it in a little stamping platform. I've stamped it here. This is so easy to do, and it gives you these beautiful little beads. It's really, really lovely. Anyhow, I'm just showing you this die because this one, just take a moment or two and make sure you have this centered correctly. But if you just place that right over those letters, tape your die down over the top and run that through your die cutting machine, that's what you end up with, all those lovely little pieces there. And then you can use those to build up words. I had a lot of fun, and I hope this doesn't offend your sensibilities if you've got OCD and you would like those all in little containers of circles and squares and flowers and even colours, because I just set all of these on one colour at a time, ran them through my die cutting machine, popped them in, and then you can see I just carried on until I had a real good mixture. These little pieces here then are for the ends of the bracelets, which are these ones. So if I'm doing the straight bracelets, I'll need these little pieces. These then were two big hearts that I cut out here and here, and these are the little bracelets for the arms, for the big arms, and then these little ones here are for the little hands that do the little heart shape. And then these are all my little letters. So I've taken the embossing folder for the month for October. It's Argyle something, I think. I've cut that to 14 centimeters square, so it's a good size. And then I've got two of these little bracelets cut out in black, and I'm just popping them over the wrist there. And I'll leave those for a moment or two. What I want to do first is, before I layer this onto this, I just want to see exactly where I want this here, because I might just nip this off, and if I do, I want to add some shading on there because I'll be losing that right on there. So I think if I get this on here, I want to do the placement first. That goes on there, and then the heart will go between the finger and the thumb. Yeah, that's about right. And then I've stamped out "You Are My Closest Friend" just onto white card, and then I've backed it onto the same red as this to tie all of this together. I might move this up just slightly. Yeah, it'll probably be about there, because I think I want the bracelet just to sit where I can actually put words on that sort of are legible and they're not upside down. So I'll go ahead and put this on here just after I cut that off. I'm just going to hold it like that and then cut off here first of all, so I know exactly where I want that. Now I've gone through my little stash of letters here and I've picked out love, and I'm going to glue those onto those circles just in below that, and then BFF, obviously for best friend forever. So I will glue those on, and then I'll just have fun adding lots of these on around them, but it's really important just to put the letters on first. I've just added those all on randomly, and I know that's maybe not the thing because I've watched my little great niece and she took great pains to put these all in, you know, all in order and make lovely patterns with them. She was making her little bracelets, but there you are. I wanted this to be lovely and colourful, so I've just randomly attached them, and then I'm going to pop this up 3D foam pads on the back, and that will go, I always like to get the same, sort of the same distance in here and here, so about there. I definitely wasn't paying attention whenever I cut this off, otherwise I would have put this at a different angle or cut this off by here, because that looks really odd just down at that corner. So to compensate for that, there's usually a way. Even after it's on the card, I thought of putting a cuff on there, which would be totally acceptable, but then I thought, why not just add another little bracelet as if it has fallen down the arm a little bit. So I've cut a piece off, as you can see here, and I'm going to put that in just right there, and then add some beads onto it, and job sorted. So I'm going to move on to my next card, which is a little landscape card this time, and I have got these pieces all ready. I've layered up some white card on top of some blue, and I'm taking these little hands here and I'm going to place them in here so that they come together and make a lovely little heart. Now I've just gone ahead this time and put Bestie on here, and this time I have actually been careful to put the little beads on the same at each side. Now there was one extra bead there and that did annoy my sensibilities, so I just trimmed this, and you could probably see it just in about there, overlapped it so that this is actually one bead shorter than it should be, or than it actually was when I die cut it. And I'm going to put that on there. I have die cut these little catches, so this one, this actually looks really lovely when you put those on. That goes on there, and then this little one here, I need the tweezers for that, that will go right over the top of that. Then I'm going to come back in with these little pieces here, pop them on there, and we'll put beads on those as well. It's a really, really simple card, but it's very, very effective. There it is, and I just fancied the thought of a little ring up here, so it's a little pink flower just to match in. And that's that finished. I was really, really tempted to put a little bird on there, but I don't actually have a Spellbinders bird at the moment, so I'm sticking with this. But just do leave yourself open to other things as well. It doesn't have to just be the little heart that's here, although that's really, really beautiful, but you could put something else in the hand there as well. So I'm going to layer up some pink card here and then put some bracelets on, and again then I'm going to add lots and lots of little decorations around those as well. And there's that one finished. Now, I've had fun creating all three of those, and I know I always say this, but I do intend to come back because I've had a look through some of the other dies that are being launched this month, and I've had a little idea for a couple of these, incorporating those as well, and I really would love to get time to come back. If I don't get time to make full videos, I definitely will at least post photographs of them. But I don't want to just give too much away at the minute because I might just come back with a video and you might enjoy that too. Don't forget to hold on to the end of this video where you'll see lots more photos of these, and then that little video with the bird as well that I was telling you about at the start. Now, if you want to buy any of the supplies for these, you'll find my affiliate links down below in the description of this video. Those are my affiliate links, as I said, so that gets me a little bit of commission. It doesn't cost you anything extra at all, but it does support my channel and helps me come back and sort of make more content for you. So I really, really appreciate everybody who uses those already, and thanks very much. Also, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. And if you have enjoyed the video, I'd really appreciate a big thumbs up and leave me a little comment down below if you have time. It always makes my day to hear what you think. So until next time, happy crafting. Bye for now.